Welcome back to Nature's Fight Club, where we pit the planet's most formidable predators against each other in a battle for the ages. In one corner, we have the reigning king of today's oceans, a perfect killing machine honed by millions of years of evolution. In the other, a resurrected ghost from the prehistoric deep, a marine reptile so dominant it sat at the absolute top of the food chain. This is the ultimate oceanic showdown, the great white shark versus the Mosasaurus. Who will claim the title of the true titan of the sea? Stick around, because this is a clash you won't want to miss. Let's start with our modern-day champion, the great white shark, Carcharodon carcharias. This apex predator has been patrolling our oceans for about 16 million years. An adult great white can reach lengths of up to 20 feet, or 6 meters, and weigh a staggering 5,000 pounds, or over 2,200 kilograms. But it's not just about size. The great white is built for speed and power. Its torpedo-shaped body allows it to cruise efficiently and then burst to speeds of up to 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers per hour. And then there's the bite. A great white's mouth is lined with up to 300 serrated triangular teeth arranged in several rows. When it bites, it delivers a force of around 4,000 pounds per square inch. This shark is also incredibly intelligent for a fish. It's a master of ambush, using the environment to its advantage, often attacking from below and behind, a technique known as a breach attack. Its senses are off the charts. It can detect a single drop of blood in 25 gallons of water and sense the faint electrical fields of living creatures. Now let's turn back the clock, way back. Meet our challenger from the late Cretaceous period, about 70 to 66 million years ago, the Mosasaurus. This wasn't a dinosaur, but a colossal marine lizard, closely related to modern monitor lizards. And when I say colossal, I mean it. A full-grown Mosasaurus could stretch up to 60 feet, or about 18 meters in length. That's 3 times the length of a large great white. Its weight? An estimated 30,000 pounds, or around 14,000 kilograms. It had a long serpentine body with powerful flippers and a broad, muscular tail that propelled it through the water like a crocodile. While not a sprinter like the shark, it was a relentless pursuit predator. Its skull was massive, up to 6 feet long, and packed with 2 rows of sharp, conical teeth designed not for slicing, but for gripping and crushing. Its jaw was double-hinged, much like a snake's, allowing it to swallow enormous prey whole. The Mosasaurus was the undisputed tyrant of the prehistoric seas, eating anything it could catch, from giant fish and ammonites to other large marine reptiles and even unsuspecting dinosaurs that ventured too close to the shore. So, let's put these two titans side by side. The size difference is the most glaring factor. The Mosasaurus is 3 times longer and nearly 6 times heavier than the great white. Imagine a torpedo boat going up against a naval destroyer. The Mosasaurus's sheer mass gives it an incredible advantage in terms of raw power and durability. A tail slap from the Mosasaurus could potentially stun or even incapacitate the shark. In terms of bite force, the shark's 4,000 psi is impressive, but estimates for the Mosasaurus's bite are in the neighborhood of 13,000 psi, more than 3 times stronger. The shark's serrated teeth are designed for cutting and creating catastrophic wounds. The Mosasaurus's conical teeth are for punching through bone and holding on tight. It's the difference between a set of steak knives and a medieval mace. However, the great white has a significant edge in speed and agility. Its burst speed is far greater, allowing it to dictate the range of engagement and perform hit-and-run attacks. The shark is a nimble fighter, capable of quick turns and explosive breaches, while the Mosasaurus is more of a powerful, lumbering brawler. Now let's break down their fighting styles. The great white's key to victory is its stick-and-move strategy. It cannot afford a head-on grappling match. Its best bet is to use its superior speed and agility to its advantage. The shark would likely employ its classic ambush tactic, rocketing up from the depths to strike the Mosasaurus's softer underbelly, or more strategically, its flippers. A well-placed bite could cripple one of the Mosasaurus's flippers, severely hampering its mobility and turning it into a much easier target. The shark would need to inflict a deep, bleeding wound and then retreat, letting blood loss and exhaustion do the work. It must avoid being caught in the Mosasaurus's jaws at all costs. It's a game of speed, precision, and patience. The Mosasaurus, on the other hand, plays a completely different game. Its strategy is simple: get a grip. It doesn't need to be fast. It just needs one opportunity. The Mosasaurus would likely try to use its immense body to corner the shark, limiting its ability to maneuver. It would be less about chasing and more about herding. Its goal is to endure the shark's initial strikes and then seize it. Once the Mosasaurus gets a hold with its double-hinged jaw and crushing bite, the fight is essentially over. It could snap the shark's spine or simply hold it until it drowns. The Mosasaurus's thick hide and layers of blubber would offer significant protection against the shark's initial bites. Its key to winning is to weather the storm, close the distance, and bring its overwhelming power to bear. The bell rings. The battle begins in the open ocean. The great white, seeing the colossal form of the Mosasaurus, immediately understands the danger. It dives deep, vanishing into the blue abyss. The Mosasaurus, less agile, scans the water, its massive head turning slowly. Suddenly, from below, the shark explodes upward, a white missile of teeth and muscle. It slams into the Mosasaurus's side, its serrated teeth tearing a long gash just behind a front flipper. But the Mosasaurus is a tank. It roars in pain and surprise, thrashing its immense body and powerful tail, trying to strike its attacker. The shark has already disengaged, circling at a distance, tasting the blood in the water. The shark comes in again, this time aiming for the tail. A quick, slashing bite. It needs to immobilize this beast. But this time, the Mosasaurus anticipates the move. As the shark closes in, the giant reptile coils its body and lunges with surprising quickness. The water churns into a chaotic vortex. The shark twists, barely avoiding the monstrous jaws that snap shut just inches from its tail. The sound of those jaws clapping together echoes through the water. The shark now knows that any mistake will be its last. It continues its hit-and-run tactics, inflicting several more wounds on the Mosasaurus's flanks and flippers. The ancient reptile is bleeding, and its movements are becoming slower, more deliberate. The Mosasaurus is wounded, but it's also enraged. It ignores the pain and focuses, waiting for its moment. The shark, perhaps growing overconfident, swoops in for what it thinks will be a decisive blow to the underbelly. But it's a trap. As the shark strikes, the Mosasaurus rolls its massive body, absorbing the impact and using its immense weight to pin the shark against itself. The shark thrashes wildly, but it's caught. The Mosasaurus's head swings around, its jaws gaping impossibly wide. With a bone-shattering crunch, its teeth sink into the shark's midsection. The shark's speed and agility are now useless. The sheer power of the Mosasaurus's bite is overwhelming. In a brutal display of prehistoric dominance, the fight is brought to a swift and definitive end. While the great white shark is a perfect predator in its own era, the sheer, overwhelming size and power of the Mosasaurus would likely be too much to overcome. The weight class is just too different. In this battle of the Titans, the crown goes to the ghost of the Cretaceous. But that's just our analysis. Do you think the great white's speed and strategy could have won the day? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And tell us what legendary battle you want to see next on Nature's Fight Club. If you enjoyed this epic showdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fight. Thanks for watching.